Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another headlamp review, this time from Nitecore. Now this here is the HC65 UHE. Now this is an all new, brand new headlight from them. Now I was sent this by NitecoreStore.com. They wanted me to test and review this new product. Comes in this box. So let's wait no further. Let's go ahead and check out the specs here. Puts out a lot of lumens. 2000 lumens is the highest output that this can do. Now if you need more time to read those, go ahead and pause screen. Otherwise we're going to get this open, see what's in. It's always nice to get these new lights. Got a couple of other ones as well. Been real busy with testing, so now that we got better weather, comes in this nice little molded case here. It does have some flexibility to it. More of a cloth material. Nice. I really like them when they're in cases like these. There's the light. Let's go ahead and get some of the other stuff out of here. I like this case because you can also keep your user manual in there. Get one USB Type-C to Type-C charging cable, one warranty card, so let's go ahead and open this up. I'm not too sure what else is in here besides the lanyard. That's what that looks like there. That is stretchable. And we've got one O-ring. User manual are always very well detailed through Nitecore. Multi-language takes up more than my camera. We already went over the specs. So that's what that looks like, front and back. And like an accordion, you've got to hold it just right. Back to the case here, it does have a little storage area here. It is lined on the inside. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the headlamp. Large band on here. It's pretty thick. Got some areas where you can see that it's got some holes to help your head breathe. It's got a sweat guard on there as well. Rotate it out a little bit here. A little more even there now. I got a big head, so that might help out. There it is. And we'll start off here with the 8 LEDs. Now these are exclusive Nitecore UHE LEDs. Now the nice thing about this light, it has both warm and cool white. The warm white are CRI 90, so that's very nice color temp on the index. That's what they look like there. Special optics always helps out. And this is where you'll take the battery out. And this here is the charging port. It's got some weight to it, but this only runs on an 18650, which is pretty much my max in weight that I like to wear, especially for long periods of time. Can't angle that easily. Does have a little bit of a click. Set the height of the beam. Now the style and design on this is nice. Definitely unique looking. Got your mode switch and power switch here up top. It does have some heat sinking here on the back of the light there, as you can see, but they're not really deep. You can aim that all the way down. Wow, that's nice. I didn't even realize that. Can't go all the way up, but you can go all the way down. Nice. And of course, machining and finish on this is very nice. No issues with Nitecore. Very rugged. Okay, well now let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you the battery that it comes with, which is one of the first 18650s at the high milliamp. You got the straight contact plate there, but it does have a spring behind it. See there? Heavy duty. Remove the protection piece. I always keep them. Never know when you're going to store a headlamp, especially like this. You don't wear them all the time. Put it in there. It's going to help save the battery life. And you've got this here is the 18650 from Nitecore, 4000 milliamp. One of the first companies to come out with that from the OEM manufacturer. Now this here is a 10 amp on the protection piece, but actually the cell is more amps than that. OEM, that is. That is really nice to see. Hopefully battery technology will catch up with the lights. Super excited. And straight contact plate down on the head of the light, so you will need a button top cell to run in this. Now let me see if this will run an unprotected cell. Now I just happen to have an LG MJ1. Now these are 3500 milliamp. These are a button top cell as well, unprotected. So they're going to be quite a bit shorter because of that. Hopefully that's not an issue. Let's go ahead and put it in there. We'll check and see if this can do it. And I'm looking for the battery level. Yep. So you can run unprotected cells in that. Nice. That is really nice, because if the battery goes dead that you're using, of course the OEM, you do have extra 18650 cells. Got to be button top. You're going to have no issues being able to continuously light up your adventure. Yeah. Alright, well that's good to know. So passing that on to you, if you do use an unprotected cell, make sure that you use a quality cell. Now, of course, the one that comes with, perfectly fine. And you can buy more of them at the NitecoreStore.com. Use my special discount there as well. So we're going to check the battery level here on this one. There we go. Alright, full battery power right out of the box. Nice. Now this is, to me, I like the smaller versions, 18350 or smaller batteries. That'll be good. Those are my favorite. Alright, so now let's go through the UI. The UI is pretty straightforward. You've got 2 mode switches and a power switch. We already checked that we have good battery power. And before I forget, there is a protection piece here on the lens. Don't want to forget about that, and because these do generate some heat. Now we're going to go ahead and go through the UI. I'm going to turn that on, press and hold. I'm using the cool white, and just click on that farthest button over here and back down. This is going to be a very simple UI. So you can hold it down to shut it off, press and hold to turn it on. And then press down and hold. Nice cool white. That to me doesn't seem, probably under 6K, because I don't see any blue in there. So now let me show you the other colored LEDs there. As you can see, got more of a 4K, very pure flood. You can kind of see where they're coming at. Very center of that. Got the 8 million LEDs, so this is going to be nice. And you can go up on the light levels of those, of course. Then I'll give you that warm. Nitecore, the paperwork says it's 4500K. And those are pure flood. I'll show you the beam on these here, and I'll go back to the cool white. Turn it up here one more. You can see it's just all flood. Not a large amount of lumens coming out of those. So it's going to be great for up close. And we're going to go ahead and click it again. Now we've got the red LEDs. And now you can use the mode switch here to go through those. Special mode of just a blink. Back to red. And now we're back to the cool white. So now let me turn it up here so we can see the beam. See, it does have a centralized area there. It's kind of focused, but pretty much tapers off on the spill. And that's typical for these type. Further out you get, it's going to have a large hot spot. Man, that's a lot of light. You can use either one of these buttons. Once you have it on the LED that you want, you can use either one. Now we'll go back to the warm. 2 light outputs there. Yeah, this would be more of a kind of a casual, maybe walking, maybe even bicycle riding. Kind of give yourself a little bit more light and more visibility for you as a rider. And we're back to the red and the cool white. So it's easy to switch from them. Press down and hold, turns it off, Anytime you want to turn on the light on and off, press down and hold. Power button is pretty easy. Got the mode. 3 different options on one headlamp is pretty amazing. Press down and hold that button as well to turn it on and off. That's all there is to this light. Simple. You don't want anything difficult. And my go-to lights are the simple UI versions. Now the other ones, when I want to kind of show off lights, definitely are the ones with the special UI software in them. Always nice, but these are my go-to lights. Nice rugged construction on here, feels very well built. Nitecore is known for their reliability as well. Well, let's wait no further. Let's take this HC65 outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the Nitecore HC65 UHE. It's on my head. We're going to get started here, of course. Let's start off on the red. Good for up close. Probably about 10 feet. So great for reading maps. Conserve your night vision. I'm going to go up to the next level here and see a little jump there. And this here does have some pretty good light output, as you can see. And the range on it is pretty good as well. Then of course we've got the blinking, and we'll go ahead and go to the next beam type, which is the cool white. The main LEDs here. Now the water spout, 38 feet. I have a link to my testing area, so if you have any doubts, check it out in the description box below. 65 feet there, 38 feet here. There's the beam on the fence, kind of give you an idea. It does have a centralized area that's focused. Let's go up to the next level here, see how it does. Nice jump. This beam is really impressive, especially for a headlamp. And it is making 138 feet. Look at that. Now this is a little bit heavy, but you could probably get used to it. I'm going to wear it a little bit more and see how it does. I like the real light duty ones. Alright, so we're going to try the next level here on the Tree of Life. Nice. Look at all this area of illumination. Foreground, got a lot of light coming out of this thing. And it's seeing it across the park there to those playgrounds. Tree line, fence line, look at that. Moving my head around here. Top and bottom on that beam. Way out to the sides. Fantastic. 238 feet there behind this tree. Let's go to the next level, see how it does. Now I'll double click for turbo here. Yep, just wanted to make sure I was hitting it. Look at that. That old tree is lit up. This thing is amazing. up and down, way out to the sides, this beam. And these LEDs do not get super hot. Kind of surprised with them. Doing a little bit of testing beforehand. Tree line, fence line, moving my head here. Do a beam profile best I can here. Show you how wide this thing is. Alright, so now let's do the little warm white flood LEDs here. And you can see it drop down. Good color temp on that. Going to be good for reading maps. So we'll go ahead and go to the next level here. Nice wide beam, pure flood. Yeah, nice, very nice, wide, good for working on something like your vehicle or something like that. And we're right back to the red. Impressive. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Very nice ability to provide a large field of vision. This thing is just a huge wide area that can be lit up. Now, of course, distance, you know, if you do have another flashlight that's more of a combination beam, you can kind of use that. But this one here is more within maybe 150, 200 feet is going to be the max that this will be able to really illuminate in your area. But that's a long ways ahead of you. So if you're using this in conjunction with another flashlight, maybe a little pocket thrower, this is going to be great, especially if you put it on the lower light outputs. It's going to have a lot of runtime that you can do with this. It does have the cool white or 4500 Kelvin, so you have the best of both worlds of cool white and warm white. And to me, that is a huge plus for people that just don't want to have that particular cool white in certain applications, or if they do, they have it as well. Change it back and forth. The red LEDs, great for conserving your night vision. So another huge plus on this is going to be the fact that you can run any unprotected, protected button top cells in this light and be able to continue your adventure. Say like if you have, you know, extra 18650s, you're ready to go. Just make sure they're button tops. They're easy to get out there on the internet. Make sure you use a quality cell with this because it does draw a lot of power. But other than that, nice build quality, very nice looking light. Kind of growing on me more. This band here does have little holes in it, so you can kind of see behind it there. Help keep your head cool, kind of allow your head area to breathe. Now this thing, I've got to take my hats off to Nitecore. This actually was too big for my head. Normally some manufacturers, you know, you put it on the max and it's still tight on my head, but this one actually, this is the size of my head, and this thing could go even larger to where it's literally falling off. So I guess I don't have the biggest head in the world, so that's nice to know. And good job on Nitecore on that, because there's so many people out there that are in different sizes, and this will definitely suit just about anybody out there. Now, the USB Type-C will quickly charge this, so if you do use a QC PD charger, you'll be able to rapidly charge this, and that's another plus. Band is comfortable, no issues there. So I'm going to go ahead and keep wearing this for a while, see if it grows on me. It did feel a little heavy at first, so we'll kind of see how it does. And another great thing about this light is that battery. Really nice to see that technology didn't fall behind on this 18650 battery, because it's a lot of flashlights I have use them, and those are my go-to lights because of their size. Makes them a little easier to carry. Now the 21700 cell, not knocking that at all, but the 18650 battery lights still hold a special place in my heart. So alright, well, I want to thank the NitecoreStore.com for sending me this HC65 UHE to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, remember, this is a complete kit, comes with everything you need to get started outside that box. I will leave a link and my discount code below the video where you can save some money on this kit, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thanks button. Donate to my channel if you wish. Otherwise, you can please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these all new headlamps from Nitecore to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care. Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness.